The Oscars Ozempic procession is coming up, but will someone have the courage to tell these ailing celebrities how they actually look? The Oscars, in a parade of startlingly skeleton Ozempified women wearing pricey custom couture gowns, will cap the award season on Sunday. Their lower cheeks will have been meticulously sucked out, and their faces will have been drawn taut like a hotel bedsheet. Thin and thinner is the new style for celebrities. Their faces hardly resemble the ones that God gave them. They are derived. More than ever, it seems like we are lacking something significant. It's hardly an inch to pinch, either. It's a voice and unvarnished honesty of the late Joan Rivers, someone who would make fun of the strange celebrity shrinking, or at least point it out. The comedian, who passed away in 2014, transformed red carpet reporting into an art form by fusing her keen sense of style, razor-sharp humor, and biting commentary. The reason Rivers, the host of E! As Fashion Police, was so well-liked was that she said what everyone was thinking, but she was much funnier and more honest. However, our culture today appears sick and generic, as if Rivers' candor could be used to diagnose it. Our typically slender celebs have been vanishing into weight loss jab, GLP-1, vapors over the past few years. You could serve soup from the clavicle bones of actresses like Emma Stone, Ariana Grande, and Cynthia Erivo, who co-starred in Wicked. Demi Moore is another. She looked more like a praying mantis than a human when she went to the Gucci show during Milan Fashion Week 2 weeks ago. Her little stature was barely able to support an ornate Schiaparelli gown at last week's Actor Awards. Nevertheless, she dazzled, according to Extra TV. Kelly Osbourne, Rivers' once healthy-looking co-star in E!, has likewise lost weight and turned frail. Indeed, Rivers was a follower of the slim gospel. She frequently joked that she was going to offer her body to Tupperware because she had undergone so much plastic surgery. However, she never lost her self-awareness despite her own pursuit of an unachievable beauty standard, and her lucid perception of reality. And her sense of humor? A nuclear bomb might be diffused by it. It became clear after her passing 12 years ago that she was the final line of defense against the destructive identity politics that had begun to spread. Cultural observers were wary as every remark or joke was suddenly viewed via racial, ethnic, or gender prism, and swooning. When Zendaya sported dreadlocks at the Oscars in 2015, Juliana Rancic, her co-star on E!, said that she looked like she smells like patchouli oil and weed. The mixed-race Zendaya described it as outrageously offensive. Rancic had to grovel and apologize. It didn't matter that her intentions were not malevolent. As a result, it became unseemly to give our pampered and wealthy superstars anything other than lavish praise. In the meantime, we witnessed bodies expanding under the fake body positivity movement, which grew so unquestionable that we had to act as though it was both fashionable and healthy. As soon as a pharmacological cheat code was discovered, that sacred cow was killed. Before a quicker way to accelerate weight loss became accessible, heavier women like Lizzo claimed to be proud of their size. Amy Schumer and Meghan Trainor were among the unabashedly curvaceous ladies who partook in it. They enthusiastically accepted the slimming injection, despite the fact that they created careers by aggressively defying showbiz norms. What a waste of authenticity. Then it struck the slender females, who appeared to be using it to shed that final 5 pounds that prevented them from needing a winter coat in July. It's not like this group would tolerate utilizing it. However, what other explanation is there for this unplanned weight loss? This leads us to Osbourne, who tragically lost her father, Ozzy, in July. Additionally, she and her mother Sharon have taken offense at any remarks made regarding Kelly's thin build. She has referred to them as mean and disgusting. They say grief is the cause of her drastic weight loss. This goes beyond grief. This is probably a collection of psychological problems and medical treatments. Not just trolls, but the majority of people are worried. Unfortunately, we've been indoctrinated to think that people must be respected even if they shrunk past a healthy size. All we have to do is pretend that everything is normal, and just be nice. This is just one more outcome of the misguided sympathy in our society. Rather, many of these women will walk the red carpet, also referred to as a gauntlet of sycophants, on Sunday. They will receive praise and affirmation there. After they depart, those who wish to continue working will mutter to one another that there is a significant problem, when our beloved Joan would have simply stated it aloud.